Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Let's get to our next question. A brother sent me a video of a non-Muslim challenging Muslims. Can you please tell me the exact or correct explanation of Surah Furqan, which is the 25th Surah of the Quran's Ayah number 53, which says, وَهُوَ الَّذِي مَرَجَ الْبَحْرَيْنِ, and he is the one who puts together two bahr. I'll explain the word bahr. هذا عذب فرات وهذا ملح أجاج. This is pleasantly fresh, very sweet, and this is salty, very bitter. وجعل بينهما برزخا وحجرا محجورا, and he kept a wheel or a curtain between them and a prohibited barrier. So he says that how is it possible that Quran says a pleasantly fresh, very sweet, and then says the word bahr, which means sea? There is no sea on the planet Earth which is pleasantly fresh and very sweet. So he's basically trying to say that there is a contradiction. Well, unfortunately, when people are unaware of the linguistics of the Arabic language, in Arabic language, the word bahr means a large water body, which could mean a sea. It could also mean an ocean. It could also mean a river. A very large, massive water body. That's what bahr. Quran uses the word bahrain over here, which is the two big water bodies, one merging with another one, where one water body is fresh and sweet and the other water body is salty and bitter. It doesn't say the two seas, it just says the two water bodies. And in Arabic language, the two water bodies, it's a generic word of bahrain, which is a tathniya. In English, you have singular and plural. In Arabic, you have singular, which is for one. You have plural, which is for more than two. And for two, you have the tathniya. So, al-bahrain means two large water bodies. Now, where exactly? There are so many places in the world you see that happen, and very evidently, if you come to South America, Amazon River, and going into the Atlantic Ocean, in the northern part of the Brazil, that's where you see it just comes in such a huge, massive gush of Amazon River coming into the Atlantic Ocean that, according to scientists, that you can see it up to 100 miles. The barrier that is generated between the two waters, that they don't mix with each other. And some scientists claim that for some distance offshore, you could actually drink the Amazon water without it getting any impact from the seawater. So think about it, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talking about these massive rivers that are getting into the seas, and then for some distance, because this is such a large amount of water, it doesn't mixes right away. If it was a small quantity of a water coming from a river into a massive sea, it probably would merge right away or mix right away. But here you see that they are divergent. They are basically flowing next to each other, and there is an unseen barrier. Of course, things can go past. It's not like it is not stopping the ships or the boats to go from one to the other and not flood. It's not something that will going to push you back. You can easily go past it, but down at the bottom, they don't mix with each other. How does it impact the marine life? Well, of course, all of these rivers that are flowing into the sea, bringing in so many things from the land into the waters, which is extremely beneficial for the marine life, who do not get those nutrients from the land into the waters otherwise. So anyway, it also has its other impacts, such as the intensity of hurricane, in this particular case of Amazon getting into the Atlantic Ocean. But besides that, so Quran is talking about, see, in Arabia, 1400 plus years ago, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about these massive rivers, and you know that there isn't any massive river of this size in the Arabian Peninsula. So you can see over here that Quran is pretty much indirectly talking about a massive river like of the Amazon River, which to some people is the second largest river in the world, and debatably some say that it is the largest river between the Niles and Amazon. There is a little bit of a debate between people, but anyway, long story short, I hope this not only answers your question but also explains the viewpoint to that gentleman who raised that concern. Till next time, assalamu alaikum.